So in the next couple of little simple cooking lessons that we're going to do, we're going to talk about making soup. And soup is a really great way to stretch your food dollar because not only can you use a small amount of ingredients and feed a larger number of people, but you can also use ingredients that you might not ordinarily think about using to cook with. And making a simple stock is a great example of that. So doing something like this takes a little bit of time, but of course we all have a lot more time in our day now. And going to the grocery store to get ingredients isn't as simple as it used to be. So this is a great way to reuse items that you ordinarily would either be throwing out or putting in your compost pile, but they're perfectly good for making a simple stock. So basically any kind of carrot ends, zucchini ends, celery tops, potato peelings, onion skins. These are all great things to be using for your basic stock. You don't want to use anything that's like a really strong flavored vegetable. So broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, anything like that, or anything that's really bitter, like kale. You can use it a little bit, but not only will those strong flavored vegetables completely take over your stock, but if you use too much of those bitter ones like Brussels sprouts and kale, they can actually make your stock too bitter to use. So you want to try and avoid those if you can. If you have like one or two, broccoli stalks that you want to throw into a big batch of stock, you can try that. But mostly you want to stick to some of the other more vegetables. You can also throw in peppers. You can throw in any kind of spinach stalks. Those are good too. So anything that you have like a little bit left over, you can go ahead and put in the pot. And then as you cook throughout the week, you can go ahead and save all your vegetable scraps. Just put them in a bag, and you can either keep them in the fridge if you go through a lot of vegetables and you're going to be making stock in the next couple of days, or if it's going to take you a while to accumulate enough vegetables, you can just go ahead and stick it in the freezer and then just take it out when you're ready. So you can just go with a simple vegetable stock, or if you want, you can also make a meat stock as well. So if you have like a chicken back, if you have just filleted a fish and you have the fish bones, beef bones, pork bones, all of that works really well in the stock. You can just put that in there. If you use a meat stock, you're going to want to, if you have like a beef stock that you're using, then you're going to want to use that for a heartier dish. So a beef stew or beef bourguignon, or a gravy would be great. Chicken stock is really nice because it's really light flavored and it can pretty much go in any dish. A fish stock you're going to want to use if you're making a fish dish. So